So 2023 is already a promising year for Xiaomi and their most recent mid-range devices. They've rolled out upgrades for their Redmi Note family with 11S, 11 Pro, 11 Pro 5G and the most recently 11 Pro Plus 5G. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Up here, and I present to you the latest budget device offered by Xiaomi, the Redmi Note 11 Pro. In this video, I'll be reviewing it and also give you guys my thoughts whether it is worth upgrading from the Redmi Note 10 Pro to this new device. Now let's start with the unboxing experience. Okay, so for the unboxing experience, Redmi again packed the SIM ejector tool last, as it is the first thing that greets you as soon as you begin opening it. The SIM ejector tool sits on an envelope that carries the phone safety information booklet, quick start guide and also a warranty booklet. Next out of the box is the device itself, wrapped in plastic that carries basic highlights of the device. Permit me to also mention that the color that I have here is called Star Blue, and there are two more color options, namely Graphite Gray and Polar White. Moving on is their signature orange theme USB Type-C cable seated right beside an unbelievable 67 watt turbocharging crazy fast power brick. That's impressive. The number there sounds quite impressive considering that the device comes with a 5000 mAh battery, but we're going to talk about that pretty soon. Now moving on to build quality, just like the Redmi Note 11S, the Redmi Note 11 Pro here itself looks and feels like a premium device and little less of a mid-range device that it is. The device is compact and sturdy and it weighs in at about 201 grams, which makes it a lot heavier than its counterpart, which is the Redmi Note 11S. The device frame is made from plastic, which isn't bad for a mid-range device. However, it comes with a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection in front and also a smooch-loving glass rear as well. It also has IP53 certification, which comes back from last year Redmi Note 10 Pro, and as usual, it should be able to withstand water splash. If you happen to drop it inside water, you can take it out immediately with no problem at all. But you know what guys, please don't put your phone inside water thinking it is water resistant, as it might not survive it. Please. Okay, moving on to the standard features of this device, the Redmi Note 11 Pro doesn't disappoint at all. On the right side of the device, we've got the regular up and down volume rocker keys and the power button, which also serves as a fingerprint scanner for extra security. As usual, the fingerprint sensor is easily accessible and also feels different from the volume rocker keys, which is one of the features I love about Xiaomi devices. Unlike the Redmi Note 11S, there's nothing on the left side of this device, as the SIM card housing has been moved to the bottom of the device. It's a hybrid SIM card tray that accepts dual nano SIM card or just one SIM card along with a micro SD card. Also at the bottom, we've got a USB Type-C charging port, a microphone and a speaker grill. On top of the device, we've got a 3.5mm headphone jack, another speaker and also another microphone. An IR blaster is a signature feature on most Xiaomi devices, and it always comes handy when you want to remote control your home electronics with your smartphone. Maybe I should do a video on how to set up and use IR Blaster on various home electronics using Xiaomi devices. What do you guys think? Drop a comment below, let me know what you think about that. Finally, moving on to the rear of the device, we have a quad camera setup alongside a flashlight. Also seen on the back is their beautiful and sleek Redmi branding. Now let's hear a word from our sponsor, Skillshare. If you want to learn something new that will yield better output, Skillshare is the right place for you. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators and people who want to learn new skills. You can learn skills like photography, video editing, web development, film and video production. I've been learning a lot from Thomas Deja on the topic how to create engaging videos for YouTube. He talked about the concept in action, finding that golden moment and choosing the right music for your project. And I'll tell you guys, it has been amazing. Skillshare does not support ads, and this means zero distraction, which in return will allow you to focus more on your creative journey. So if you're a creator or someone who's aspiring to become one, I encourage you to sign up now using the link below. So because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 1000 people to use the link on my description box or my code FredStakeUp will get a 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Just use the link below and also see my pinned comment. Now let's talk about the display of the Redmi Note 11 Pro. The Redmi Note 11 Pro has a 6.67-inch Super AMOLED display. It has a full HD Plus display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. It comes with a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, as I mentioned earlier, and a fast 120Hz refresh rate. With 120Hz refresh rate, scrolling and swiping on this smartphone is very smooth, and coupled with a touch sampling rate of 360Hz, this device boasts a very sensitive display that responds very fast to your touch, thus giving you a premium user experience. It is good to also know that the screen refresh rate isn't adaptive to save energy, but don't worry, the 5000 mAh battery is more than sufficient. Even though you don't get HDR10 support, the display is quite nice for a mid-range device. The panel is plenty sharp at around 400 ppi, and you get a deep AMOLED blacks and decent accurate colors. Brightness is good too, as you can get between 700 nits to 1200 nits when it's on auto brightness mode. You'll still enjoy a premium user experience even when you're under direct sunlight. The display is super amazing for consuming media content, and that optimum satisfaction is guaranteed. Okay, now let's talk about performance. The Redmi Note 11 Pro comes with 8GB of RAM that can be virtually extended to 11GB through memory extension. It also runs MediaTek Helio G96 chipset, which means that your normal day-to-day activities like browsing the web, chatting, and listening to music is a very easy task for the device to handle. So while running both the Antutu and Geekbench tests, it shows impressive scores, which is in line with last year's Redmi Note 10 Pro. The MediaTek Helio G96 processor is known to get warm under heavy use. So Xiaomi decided to solve this problem by using their liquid cooling technology for an advanced temperature control. However, the phone will still get warm when being pushed to its limit, and it tends to reduce the display refresh rate during such times. Out of the box, the Redmi Note 11 Pro is running MIUI 13 seated on Android 11. It's particularly at this point that I'm so worried why Xiaomi opted for a downgrade instead of an upgrade, considering that the Redmi Note 10 Pro is currently running on Android 12. I'm quite disappointed that the device released in 2022 is running Android 11 out of the box. But I'm pretty sure this device will be getting a software update to Android 12 very soon. But why the wait? Now let's talk about the camera. The Redmi Note 11 Pro comes with a quad camera behind that comprises 108 megapixels main sensor, an 8 megapixels ultra-wide camera, a 2 megapixels macro, and a 2 megapixels depth sensor. It is basically almost the same setup as last year's model. A 16 megapixels camera graces the front of the device for selfies. Photos from the Redmi Note 11 Pro are good for this class, and they offer accurate punchy colors. Good contrast and high dynamic range is high but not over the top, and the images are noticeably over sharpened. For the most part, they are decent, especially when the lighting conditions are good. Portrait photos come out great too, as the subjects are well exposed, detailed and colorful, coupled with a very proficient separation. Selfie images are very okay for this class. It is sharp with details and also has good contrast. For low light and nighttime selfies, the device uses a screen flash to illuminate its subject, as there is no front-facing flashlight. Hey guys, so this is a rare footage from the Redmi Note 11 Pro. I'm currently shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second, which is actually the highest resolution this device can go, and it's somehow shameful that this device cannot shoot in 4K. But the footage looks okay, and I like the fact that the footage is well stabilized. Let me go ahead and walk a little faster. Can you guys see now that the footage is very stable? Or should I go ahead and run? Okay. As you can see, the footage is very stable. You guys let me know what you think about it, the video quality and the audio quality, in the comment section below. All right. Hey, what up guys? So this is the front facing camera of the Redmi Note 11 Pro, currently shooting in 4K. That's a lie, you cannot shoot in 4K. Okay, currently shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second. And what do you guys think? The footage looks okay. I like the skin tone right here. I like the color reproduction. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now, talking about its battery, the Redmi Note 11 Pro comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which can comfortably carry you for a full day on a single charge. However, the battery drains faster when it's under high performance and starts getting warm. Nevertheless, to help you charge such a big battery capacity, it comes with a super fast 67-watt charger out of the box. This out of this world brick was able to juice up the device from 0 to 100% in just 43 minutes. I still feel like that is crazy, like that is insane. And to be honest, this is the first time a feature of this device has really made this device look like an upgrade to last year's model. You could say that I saved the best for the last, right? So guys, in conclusion, you can see that the Redmi Note 11 Pro is such a great mid-range smartphone one can get right now, even though it comes with somewhat old chipsets. but that's why it's also budget friendly, because newer processor on a phone with this type of build quality, great features, and a good camera would definitely skyrocket the price. Yes, this Redmi Note 11 Pro costs about 160,000 naira or $285, and to be honest, the Redmi Note 11 Pro is not a worthy upgrade to its predecessor, but it will definitely satisfy anyone who wants to buy a new device. So guys, these are my thoughts about the Redmi Note 11 Pro. It is an amazing device and I would highly recommend it. So thank you so much for watching. Please kindly share your thoughts with me down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, give me a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the very next one. Bye bye.